Okay, so we continue with the fight with the barbarians at the base of the giant beanstalk. We end up defeating them and find out the person we helped was the brother of the person up on the ship. So we got a lift with the owl up to the top there where they gave us some gloves of climbing and swimming for our assistance, as well as a whistle to summon them for one free ride. Um, After which we had a long rest and we went down to the nest of the gilded eggs, which ended up being like 400 feet up into the air. And of course, Kozani, against everybody's judgment, decided to go up and see what was up there. Um, Gets up there and sees a huge nest with a golden egg in it. And of course, greedy as Kozani is, he could not resist. So he went to grab it, and then all of a sudden, Mom shows up. The basically a phoenix rock. He starts running, throws the egg over the one side, and starts running down the other side. So after an initial attack against Kozani, the bird flies off to try to catch the egg, but fails, which prompts a huge fight with the group. Numerous people go down. One of us dies. Um, Ends up, Rocky gets pulled, our lovely little stone earth elemental, and we eventually finish off the rock. Everybody gets repaired except for Kazani because he jumped 300 feet off a cliff and broke his neck. We ended up spending I don't know how many hundreds of diamonds worth of diamond dust, how many gold pieces we spent to get him back to operational, but we did over a 3-week period, 3-day period, taking long rests. And now we're caught up and ready to roll.
All right, thank you very much for the recap. As our next recapper, since Anvir's not here, it'll be skipped to Karbala instead. And then we'll skip back towards him afterwards. Alright, as you guys can decide your fates and where you wish to go next. So you guys had made your...
Do I regret my actions? No.
You never regret that.
Got some tasty egg salad.
Yeah, you got a buff from it.
Yes.
A significant buff once we realized you didn't have your...
Yeah, your stats were completely freaking wacky.
You got a major buff out of that. You may never have known.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I would never have known.
I didn't know you handicapped yourself that badly. I feel bad now.
I didn't know either.
You know, you played Wednesday's game, bro. How do you at Tuesday's game? Use the same stats for all the games.
That was a long time ago.
That was like a year ago, big baby.
Yeah, that's not a long time.
Not a long time to me, man. It's not a long time to me.
I don't know, because this is your job, man. Come on.
Not a long time to me. Alright. What do you guys want to do next? Do you want to take the airship elsewhere, or do you want to save that ocarina for emergencies?
I think we should go back and finish off the bird.
Well, you're more than welcome to do so. I will not be attempting that.
Coward.
Sure.
Oh, you have a lot more to explore. There's a lot of cool places.
Well, I was thinking, if we probably want to, since we're not sure where the Stone Devil is, we might want to finish off the hexes that are still unexplored here to the north in the swamp or whatever it is that we're in right now. And then we could go south. I don't know, we could take the boat ride south if we wanted to save a little time. I'm not sure.
whatever looks fancy to you on the map. Since Ash, you haven't really talked much. Where do you want to go in this?
I have zero opinion.
You always have zero opinion. Your character
I'm
has
a
to
follower,
uphold
not
to
a
get
leader.
back to Oniberry.
Can we
I'm like
get
at a loss.
can we get the Bleak Mire map?
The big what map?
Bleak Mire
They're
map.
still on the home screen.
Oh,
It's not up on
my
the
ball. Oh my
this West
goodness.
screen.
Yeah, I see. That's me. I forget all the time. I think I'm on the map.
That was
but I'm
the other
not.
reason I had no
I
idea
don't know
where
where we are.
I was thinking we could finish up north, like do the is this called the Thorn? The
The
Thorn Tavern? I
Crimson
don't know.
Torn.
And then we could probably pick up this one, and then we could see about heading south to. If we still don't find the Bone Demon, Bone Devil, or Demon, or whatever he's called. Because there's still a couple down here we haven't done.
I love this one. Look at this one. The name. It's like the Raging Doll. Yeah. Alright, so where do you want to go first?
No, I guess if by way of checks, we could go to the. Is that Tarn?
The Crimson Torn. Hey, once you leave here, or Tarn, once you leave here, the boat will no longer be here. Their ship.
Once we leave where we are now,
Correct. Yeah.
but they'll still come if we call with the whistle.
Once, yeah, they'll come to your aid.
What? Okay.
If they can reach you. If you're in the underground, they will not be able to get you. Like, oh, let's call for help in a cave that we can't escape from.
Well, nobody's going to object. I suggest we'll start heading over to the barn.
Okay.
Swinging wide in this one so we avoid the.
Yeah, you have no issue.
Rock.
As you know, we'll skip it. As the nest you avoid at all cost. As it's way farther away. As you can see, the bird probably up in the sky, very high up, as it's hunting you still. It can't find you. As you spring the next day, on the second day, you can roll a D100 for a magical item, a chance, or a survival on maybe a magical herb.
Ooh. Oh. What do I win?
You win nothing. It's too low.
Oh.
You guys eventually make it towards the Crimson Tarn, a small lake that lies elevated to the valley between the two peaks of mountains of rust. At the mouth of this russet river is where it empties out into the belly of the mountain. The lake drains into a large cave under the sheer cliffs that rises from the cloud. Inside the cave is littered with bones, and the altar that has been erected at the center, under which even more bones are piled. Some unfortunate, weak-looking humanoid figure crouching in the water at his feet of some strange mermaid-like figures that sits on the rocks above them.
The
Would you like to
mermaids,
travel the river along the shores to make it towards the waterfall.
Cautiously, yes. Keeping our eyes out, ears and eyes open. When you said the mermaids, were they actual mermaids or just like?
From your perspective, you could roll a perception check. From what, as you can see, they look like mermaids, but they're not particularly the mermaids that you would know from fairy tales and stories. They look very serpentine, snake-like, as they slither. As you begin to watch the creature slither into a cavern, as you can smell the scent of something cooking and being subdue individuals to enter in. The smell is rather intimidating, but also welcoming.
Maybe we just got lucky and this is the bone demon's den, because that's a lot of bones.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We don't have anybody stealthy, right? Do we? Particularly.
Hold on now. I have a +6 to stealth.
Hold on. Now I'm gonna cast Death Ward on Kazani and
Whoa.
Anvir.
What's going on? What are we doing?
Anvir's
Anvir's not
here.
here.
Oh, right. Sorry. The character, spiritually, but okay, Kazani. Well, actually, no. I'll also do Rin as well then.
Oh, thank you.
So you're upcasting it? Okay.
Where am I going?
As you eventually get close
I mean,
into
we're just preparing.
a cave, it's up to you if you wish to converse into the cave of this place or not. You can smell a smell of delight, but also you can feel your heart and your mind are very fearful for what is inside. As you see hundreds of bones. This thing has been
This is
feasting.
feeling more and more like a bone
I
devil.
mean, that's what we said we were looking for, though, right? At one time.
Yep.
Is like, sorry if I was not paying super close attention. This like river thingy, is that close by us? All this water?
You are walking along it. You're not going in it.
Yeah, we're along like the
And
banks.
the cave is separate from that?
It's connected to it, but you don't have to. You can walk past it. You don't have to go in it. It's like on the sides.
I mean,
Okay.
we almost
You can
have
tell
to.
the blood, this liquid is draining out of this cave.
We
Okay.
have got to check, because this screams bone devil, whether it is or not, but I think we have to at least check it out.
Yes. Another potential thing to help us, I was asking about the water. I'm talking to the party. I didn't realize I can do this because I haven't been meditating deeply enough, but I've prepared water walk, and that might be useful
It could.
for water scenarios, but it only lasts an hour, so like I cast it now, or we could wait on it if we need it.
I would say going forward where you're at right now, you won't need it.
Never
But
mind.
it
For the
doesn't hurt.
future.
It doesn't hurt to have it, yeah, for the future.
Right. And you never know, makes it easier to get across the river.
Yeah. So I guess
Oh.
Cabrella's like, I'll save that one.
Yeah. it can't hurt. So yeah, so I think if Rosani can go first, and I've got, if I use my spell, I've got a +4 to stealth with no disadvantage. I can follow behind you.
Should Ash and I, like, if you, so you guys are going and we're waiting? Should we wait a certain amount of time to go in after you if you don't come back?
If you hear screaming, then follow us in.
I would say, I mean,
But what if you end
60
up
feet
super
behind me.
deep in?
I would say, why don't you stay
Oh,
like
don't worry,
60
you'll hear
feet
us.
behind me, so you can still see me.
Okay.
I'll be like
Yes.
30 feet behind him, and you can be like 60 feet behind me.
Oh,
That
yes, the
way,
meat shield.
you won't be. Well, I mean, hopefully you'll just go up there, see what it is, and come back and tell us, and then we can
Hopefully.
figure out a battle plan instead of just waltzing in without having an idea what we're looking at.
Flesh soup doesn't sound that bad.
I can get on board for this us following behind at a good distance plan.
Okay, so we'll do that then, Red. Because I'm gonna go in first. I'll travel like 30 feet behind him, and then everybody else will be 60 feet behind me.
Okay.
We just don't want anybody creating noise if we can avoid it.
I'm just gonna put you all on the map, as there is a map. But yeah.
Ooh. Where? Oh. Okay. So I'm assuming there's no bones on the ceiling, right?
No, they're just scattered around the place. Just
Okay.
for context.
Well, so for context, can I stealth on the ceiling without crunching on the nice crispy bones?
You can stealth as much as you like.
Would it be a lower
Nope,
roll for stealth if I were on the ceiling?
It's just a stealth check, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh. What the
You can hear, it needs more. Eye of Newt and blood of Fae.
Okay, guys, hags.
Quart of lemon. So I'm just gonna go full speed and 35, I guess.
Put a Spider-Man symbol on you so we know you were doing that.
Ah, yes, the Spider-Man symbol.
I am using this cantrip so I do not have disadvantage
Disability,
on
hello.
my. I don't have disadvantage on my stealth rolls. So oops, gosh darn it! I got my D&D Beyond sheet up as well, and I keep pressing on the wrong one. Stealth. Oh, 15. No, I guess no, it can't be. It can just be 11.
Okay, I guess I'll go again. Do I need to roll another stealth?
Nope, you just keep your stealth until...
Oh. Is there a way to conceal myself in the darkness of the ceiling, or no?
Not really. Depending if the creature can see through it. But as you could begin to move forward, Kazani, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom save.
I like wisdom saves. I don't like wisdom saves, never mind.
As you can smell an alluring scent coming to your nostrils, the scent begins to convey a charm as you find yourself incapacitated, unable to ignore any other thing but the scent coming forth. The scent begins to rather charm you in a way that it lingers you forward towards wherever it is, as you want to get closer to it.
I like soup. I want soup.
So Ren, you notice
Yeah, I
for a
know.
quick second as you watch Kazani out of sight, going on his own accord, thinking, oh man, this guy's doing it again. As before your eyes, Kazani, you see a beautiful maiden. As your eyes deceive you, of course. You can see a stew of delight being made. As everything around you is super surreal, you see a hut and a beautiful maiden cooking you a nice meal. As she begins to greet you, ah, another coming for my soup, I see. Come down and enjoy a meal with me, my dear.
Do I?
Yeah, you're charmed, ideally.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll just
Can
fall
I
off the
get advanced
ceiling then.
effect on this one?
Nope. It's a charm spell.
Hmm.
Well, I'll just fall off the ceiling then.
He has to take damage to make a save. If I do damage to maybe a friend, or if he sees, it's like he sees her as an ally in a way through Kasani's eyes. Um, but the only way the charm would be broken is either you were harmed, or potentially
Uh,
whatever.
I would recommend that.
As Kasani, she beckons you to come forward to try some soup. As you begin to find yourself in a different light, so you don't see anything you see on the map right now. You don't see the bones. You don't see anything. It looks like
Soup.
a hut, a beautiful woman. You don't even see the cages in the background. You see nothing of that.
I start waving at the other at Ash and Cav. I start holding up my hands and trying to be quiet, but come to me.
Yeah. Taste my
Now, this is a
soup.
good point.
She begins to pour it
Ooh.
into a bowl. You can see a nice broth, a nice beefy broth, full of vegetables and delight. But in reality, it's bodies in pots of humans and creatures mixed in a slur of brown and
You didn't have to
pink
charm
liquid.
me.
Yeah, they are barely within my sight now. Can I see what is doing this? Since I'm not
You
charmed.
can roll a perception check. But you begin to feel something begin to connect with your minds, all of you. I'd like you all to roll me a wisdom save. If you are immune to charm, do not bother.
You're like,
I
shit.
have. I'm not immune, but I have
Advantage.
advantage. Yes.
As Ash, you resist it, you begin to feel
Ancestry.
something climb across your mind for a moment, and then is given away.
Oh,
It's
is
this
it- oh, it's a
creature is trying to
wisdom, right?
manipulate your mind.
Wisdom saving throw.
Same with you, Karbala. You feel like the great evil beyond this way is trying to manipulate you to see something that you ideally see right now. As you can see Kazani being offered a bowl. Come, boy, enjoy the splendors. As you realize Kazani, being Kazani, he doesn't realize he is charmed in this way of some sort. Offered a bowl of this sustenance. As your eyes keen over in, you see 3 cages in the back. One of a satyr, one of an elf, and another of a human. As they are locked away, as they seem to be unconscious. As you can see in the back of the area, a table covered with blood, bodies of humans and different races that have been rather ripped apart and been being, as this creature seems like it's feeding on them. Countless he is.
This is my type of soup. You didn't need to charm me. This was what I was hoping for.
It's the concept of it. No mere mortal just comes in here and wanting soup from her. As you can tell from her perspective, you can roll me an insight check and a history check. Either or. History check will give you more about what her race is. An insight is more correlated to why she's doing this, maybe, but you have no idea truly why. It's just more of a like a guess, I guess you could say at this point. As Kazani, you may move forward towards the bowl offered to you.
I know you're playing me, but I'm gonna go ahead anyway.
So I imagine I pretty much know how a charm spell works when that I can break it by doing damage to him.
Remember the sword. I gotta roll a thing, and if I fail, I gotta attack you until one of us goes down.
You can try to attack him, but even if he falters and fails to save again, he'll be charmed still, and he will see you as an enemy, likely, because he sees the snake creature as an ally. It is not a traditional charm. It's a little different than a normal one. But you're welcome to watch it play out, Rin, if you like, or you can do something about it. As you see Kazani grabbing the bowl in his hands, as it smells like a nice beef stew.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to attack him, but I am going to fire off a scorching ray at this lady.
All right. As you fire off, go for it. As she gets fired by rays scorching her body and flesh, she screeches in pain.
3?
You get 3, yes.
I was going to say, for some reason it wouldn't let me do the third one, but let me try it again.
Who says she's not an ally looking for people
to share? She feels scorching as Kazani, the bowl in your hand kind of spills a little bit. Seeing she got attacked by something from afar, you look behind yourself, realizing quickly, as you're wondering why they're attacking this nice lady. As you don't understand, she gets scared and sored as she hisses, but you see towards you a woman being scorned for no reason. What do you do, Kazani?
I'm just gonna hold up the ball and point towards it. I'm gonna be like, guys, soup!
Okay. As she gets
that's
scorned by that, she does not like that. She coils a little bit. She hisses. It's like you roll initiative.
Whose side am I on?
You see her as an ally, but you see your friends also as an ally. So it depends on how you want to portray it.
Soup. I'm neutral in this effort. I've been offered a token of peace with obviously people soup, but apparently I'm blind to see that as people soup. I mean, man, you didn't have to charm me. I'd be like, oh, you shouldn't have. This is my favorite people.
You would if you've seen what she looks like.
Well, I mean, that's not that much
There's somebody out there
worse.
for everybody.
I mean,
Kazani, your new girlfriend.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
As you saw her get attacked by one of your allies, as her flesh begins to burn, what do?
What the fuck am I looking at? God. It's so ugly. Okay. I'm just gonna look back and forth between the two and be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out, and then I'm just gonna soup, maybe. I don't know. I'm charmed. I like soup.
So what are you gonna do for your action?
I'm gonna drink the fucking soup and see how that goes for me.
Kazani drinks the soup.
Ugh.
Dinner and a show. Hell yeah.
As Kazani, you go unconscious.
Great. Best
Oh
outcome I
my
could have fucking hoped for.
Get her, girls.
You got some melatonin in there.
Okay.
So out of context, you guys are fighting what is considered a half-breed. An aquatic creature and a hag were born to make this thing.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here.
I guess you could say they use the smarts of an aquatic creature, but the strength and power of a hag.
I am going to. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on the thing.
Okay.
The Wisdom save DC 15.
– 16.
Dang it. I've got to stop using that spell. It never works.
It could work, but as I just said, she's a little smart. Maybe it's better on dumbasses.
And then I'm gonna go for the next thing that never works, aka I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay. That's a hit.
Woo! For a whole 1 piercing, because that 3 does not work.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that?
What?
You should see one of the episodes I released for my son's game. I named it Golden Showers. It happened.
Oh no.
No, no, no.
It was a wild
it
night.
was a
and then
player.
she got, like,
It was a player who
was
did it.
not a fun time.
It's gross.
Mental damage that day.
Alright, as Lara is not too happy with the situation going here. She is going to use Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Ash.
But wisdom?
Yes. A DC. Creature. Alright. You're right. Yeah, you succeeded with flying colors as she begins to slither back towards her cages.
No one thinks you're funny.
Okay, I will advance by 25, 30. What's that? There she is. I will fire off another scorching ray.
13 is a hit.
And
Alright, she hisses back at you. She looks towards her corpses, making sure that they're still intact.
that will end my turn.
Karbala.
Okay. A move. Okay, I'm gonna use my last 5 feet. Okay. I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope. So I choose all of the creatures that are on our team. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points from any healing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. It's great to stack with that with another spell.
Oh, and the paladin's auras. Wow.
Kuzani does nothing.
Soup. Soup.
Ash.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for another wisdom saving throw and hope this time she failed. 15 is the DC.
20.
Damn. Not an effective spellcaster, guys. I need to be up closer.
As she begins to slither towards you, die! 11 and 19. They both miss.
Right. I'm going to move up to here. Okay. And I am going to hit him with Lightning Lure. So they need a strength DC of 17.
17 is what they got. Exactly. As soon as I rolled it. Plus 3.
Man. Alright. Well, since that's a cantrip, and it was a action, I'm going to use a Misty Step. And I'm not going to bother with that. I still have some movement. I'm just going to move up on her. And on this action, see if there's something else I can do. Hold on just a second here. No. Oh, the turn.
Carvala.
I'm going to move forward 5 feet. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the weird fish lady. And I will do it at 3rd level.
That's a hit. She gets blasted. Ah!
And now she is glowing with my radiant energy, and the next attack on her has advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Take care of her.
Okay.
That's a hit.
And then I'll go for the 3rd strike.
Yep.
18.
As you got her down, as before she dies, she begins to whisper towards you, Ash. The matron Malice will know of this treachery. And she drops dead.
Just the chair squeaking also translating. Goddamn.
Alright.
I feel like we hyped her up in our minds. Is this a trap? Is there something bigger and better we're not seeing?
Now,
Soup.
there's some prisoners over there.
And Kav is like completely ignoring Kazani and the fact that he's unconscious. She's looking around. Can I do a perception check to see if there's, or investigation to see if there's stuff around that we're missing?
Nope, she's dead. There's no loot on her, but you see three corpses, not corpses, three, you see multiple corpses on the table. You see three bodies unconscious in these locked cages. The locked cages can be broken open by brute force, or magically undone. As you can see inside, you see one of a satyr, one of a what looks like a scout, another of what looks like potentially kind of like an elf of some sort with a mask broken in half.
Brute force is here. Do you want to just
Should
roll
I make
athletics or
these people
strength?
unconscious?
Oh, I don't know. Do we want to? I mean, I was just gonna go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, if we want to knock them out first, we can, I guess. But
They're
Sorry, I
unconscious.
meant opposite of that. Can I make them conscious? Like, should I heal them? Is what I meant to
Oh.
say.
They're not
Let's-
dying. They're not dying. You can like wake them. You can shake them awake. With Kazani's sake, he's poisoned. He has to be cured to wake up.
do I just need to roll athletics, raw strength? How do you want me to do this?
Athletics, or you can make a weapon attack, whatever you want.
Let's go athletics first.
Alright, you begin to break out the cages gradually, one by one, breaking the locks and freeing the individuals inside them. Because they're still unconscious. You can shake them awake if you want, Carvalho, with no... it's a free... You don't have to use anything. A brute force or anything like that.
Well, I'll look at us. Should we shake him awake and talk to him?
Might as well.
We will shake them awake then.
Alright, you shake each one awake. Where am I? What happened? The last thing I remember was smelling something delightful. As one guy looks at you, as I will post you an image what he looks like in Discord. As he kind of looks towards you. Ah,
What?
yo, thank you. Internally, I thought I'd be a goner. As he kind of stands up and brushes himself. I'm Turnbull. I'm a fox trader. As one speaks, my name is Tukni. I'm a scout. I don't hail around these parts. I don't know how I got here. I'm Tendor. I come from a lighter place of the Bleakmire, the Blightwoods. As Turnbull thanks you internally and offers any beneficial trades for the future for you all. As these are my associates, Hendo and Tuxi. I thank you kindly for helping us escape. Might I inquire about your travels and business in this cursed land? He asks you.
We're
We've
just
been
trying to get
looking
back
for a
home.
bone devil.
That too.
Also what she said.
We're both incredibly smart and always right.
We're also very tired.
As he talks, Turnbull, you can see him speaking softly, but also occasionally has a feral growl to it. Strange. As he begins to... Well, we come from King Dasmig. Have you been?
No?
You have. King Dasmig, the ghost. The place
Yep.
that where the
Yes.
dragon was.
And did she
Oh,
lying
yeah.
to him? Or did you just not remember?
I think she
I
forgot.
didn't remember. I'm like,
Okay.
yep.
I was just gonna say, I mean, why you might have decided to lie to him, I don't know. I'm keeping my mouth shut after the last time.
We have wandered off from our trading route from under King Dasmeg. But we know many hidden paths to get around the river. I thank you for saving us. I thought we were going to be goners soon enough. Seems your friend has suffered the same fate.
I mean, I think he'll be okay. I saved
Soup.
him a
Yeah.
lot recently, so I
Mhm.
just feel like I should save my magic a little bit on him.
Once we
Bring me more soup.
once we arrive back towards a established place, we'll surely offer you trade once we get things rolling again. As they bow, all of them bow their heads towards you. As without you, they would have been, well, the next meal.
Oh, be careful.
You
Get in the
too.
pot.
As you gain an ally along the road.
Well, while it was nice to get some more friends in this place, I'm disappointed that this was just kind of like a hag, not a bone devil.
Oh, onwards?
Sometimes
think
the
so.
soup
There's
is the
always
friends we
one.
made along the way.
If you want to
There
cure
are
him,
more-
you just need a lesser restoration or something to remove poison. Or Ash's
I'll-
ability.
I was going to say lay on hands will cure poison, so I'll spend 5 points and touch him.
Alright, he wakes up. So you don't know where you are as you notice some gross sewage stew is spilled next to you. Depending if you like that stuff, it's up to you.
I mean, it's made of people, right?
Yep. It's cooked
Oh,
and
that's my
boiled.
typical meal. Well, prepare.
Normally, I'd say sorry for killing your girlfriend, but I'm not really all that sorry.
Yeah, also, are you really gonna eat that? That shit looks gross, even for you.
No, but I'll. I'm assuming there's body parts on this table.
Yeah, ripped out entrails, everything. You name it.
Mm.
They're not.
I'm gonna slurp up the entrails right in front of him.
Oh.
Yeah, like spaghetti.
Yeah, can I make a Constitution saving throw to see if I throw up or not?
Yeah, you can roll with disadvantage just for that. I would throw up right away. Or maybe it's like one of those half vomits. Like,
Come on, Guts of Steel, let's go.
18.
Two
All right. 14s. Yeah, you feel it coming up and then you swallow it.
She's like, I was in a war. I've seen worse.
Fucking nasty.
Hey, it's what I feed on.
Blood is what you feed on. You don't eat fucking body parts too, do you? Gross.
Yes, kinda, sorta. It's in his nature, kinda, sorta. With blood, there is also body parts.
Well, the
So-
body parts are a few days old. They like to ferment them.
Oh, they're a little stale. So what?
Is this just what's this over here? Is this
Nothing.
Just blood,
It's
blood
just
stain?
blood stains. Yeah, there's nothing left in this place.
Do I have any like Tupperware containers or?
Oh man, you fucking weirdo.
Oh.
Man, it's been a
We're
couple
not,
days since I've
we are
been.
not
Sorry, that was
taking
better.
old body parts with us.
I have this to go.
Hey, we're not, but like, unless you want me to keep biting people on our side, this is kind of the best solution for everyone. I'm gonna take like a to-go box.
Just
Have you
take
been
some.
And-
Take some of the stew. Take some of the stew and pour it in the water skins. There you go.
it wouldn't make sense that there's blood in my water skin.
It's a mixture of organs and body parts.
Yeah, but also, didn't it make me fall asleep? Sleepy stew?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You don't know it did that to you.
Mm. Has somebody relayed to me that I got fucking poisoned by the soup?
Nope, they like literally dust over that shit.
Okay,
I mean,
well
you're
then,
eating
yeah.
it, so Kav thinks that you meant
He's
to
eating
do
the
that.
body parts. He's not eating the soup.
Yeah.
She still says
The,
nothing.
okay. I'll take a leg to go, like Thanksgiving, and fill up my water skin with some sleepy time soup. Nice chamomile and some melatonin in there.
All right. Where would you guys like to go next as you begin to vacate out of that place?
What the f-
And now, I mean, it's several days south to these areas that we haven't looked into yet.
Correct.
Do we want to just spend the time walking, or do we want to use our one free ride?
Well, where do we want to go?
And we still haven't found the Bone Devil, and that we've got a couple of spots down here that are still.
Yeah. I mean, the 1,000 breaths, that's right by here. Should we
I
do
thought
that
we'd
next?
been in the Thousand Breath, hadn't we been there?
Nope, you
Okay,
guys ran
yeah,
back.
let's.
Nope. Also, are we sure it's in the bog?
I mean, we were told it was.
That's right. Okay, I just couldn't remember. Like,
Yeah.
I
fully.
mean, that
We're
doesn't
not
mean
like
it's still in the
sure,
bog.
sure.
It could have left the bog. I don't know.
Also, it could be
But
in one of these random unmarked squares, possibly, maybe.
He said there's
They
nothing in the
won't- they
unmarked
won't be,
squares.
No.
I guess here then to see.
I have a good feeling about the halls of art. I mean, bone art is a thing. He could be, making some nice sculptures.
There are locations on this map that are actually areas, and they're interesting, but you'll have to find them. Alright, so you spend a day as you begin to rest up and head out towards 1,000 breaths, I'm guessing. As you guys can roll a D100 for another magical item chance or a survival check on a magical herb.
Feel good.
Ooh, ding 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 ding. Kazani gets a prize. Don't roll me another D100.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't be a fucking healing potion. Oh, is it a healing potion?
It's a healing potion.
God damn it.
Hey, those things can save our lives.
I have like
Yeah.
5 of those. I have 6 because I gave you one and I had 5 and now I have fucking 6 again.
Well, then give some to to Kavala or
Give it to the
to,
poor. Money for the poor.
Fuck the poor.
As
Wow.
well, you
I
can roll.
save your life.
You just roll
often.
survival next time, so you want herbs instead. Some of the herbs are really powerful. There's like an herb that you can eat. You can get like the speed buff on you for a minute instead of the spell.
I actually have an herb that makes me fly, so I didn't have to get paralyzed when I jumped off that cliff, and I realized it only after the fact.
The charm still
5 feet of...
As you
5
begin to
feet.
wander the bog of rot, you find a kind of strange creature that seems to be stitched together from the Fey realm-born human parts and different reptiles, laying tortured on a torture device on a dais made out of bones on the top of a mound. As before the creature is built into the clasp, stands as a single brazier of a construct from a skull. As you see this individual in the far distance, about 60 feet away, you can see them. He's being currently tortured and left there for some reason. As he's half lizard, half mortal. See his wings.
well, yes. You see, I'll start moving in. Do we see any traps or?
Yeah, stop right there! Do not approach me or try to help me. It'll only lead you to your demise. It's best if you leave me to my fate and avoid the Splinter's cursed device.
Explain.
You'll trust me if you don't. You will suffer the
That's
same fate as me.
explain further.
What curse are you talking about? What?
Very fucking vague, dude.
This is a magical torture device created by Zondrox, the Bone Devil.
That's our dogs.
Hmm.
Do you happen to know where this Bone Devil's at?
Oh, surprise.
As he looks towards you. Why would you want to know where that thing is?
Because we
Yeah.
just want to have a friendly little talk.
Yeah.
A talk with him, and you will certainly be tortured to death. Or worse.
Yeah, maybe some of
I'm
us are
into
into
that.
that. Don't judge.
Go back to the
It's on
original
you. I'm
question.
into that shit.
Do you know where the Bone Devil is, or might be?
I don't know, honestly, and I hope not to know.
Does he come by this place often?
I don't know. The last time I remember him, I ran into him. Into the bog. And, well, you can see, I'm stuck here now.
Oh yeah, I'd be casual about that too. I'm like, yeah, I'm stuck here now. Yeah,
Okay, being
forever.
tortured. Yeah.
Very optimistic. Like, oh yeah, maybe I'll die soon, or maybe he'll set me free. Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell us about the
So,
Bone Devil?
I don't know much about him, honestly. All I know is he's ran control of most of the land in the Bleak Mire, raising an army.
man, for someone who's in control, we haven't seen a fucking glimpse of this dude, and nobody seems to know shit about him. So, like, he doesn't seem to be that in control.
I would watch what your words would say, honestly. Depending if
He's
you
a
wish.
bitch.
If you wish, you could always take my place in this torture chamber and see your wits spin around to the end of your life.
I'm already mentally tortured every single day after I opened that book a couple thousand years ago. A little physical torture never hurt no one. Well, I mean, except everyone it's hurt, but
Hey, but who doesn't like a little pain every once in a while?
Also, we're
yeah.
mentally tortured by this one every 2 days, so
Yeah, Ren. Why you gotta do that to us?
I was talking about you.
As Kazani just turns around and he's pointing at himself. Me?
You can
You talking to me?
free him if you wish, but he doesn't want the same fate to happen to you guys.
I'll free him. He seems like a chill dude. He's got cool wings. Maybe he can fly. Maybe I can chop them off and I can have wings.
It's a blonde moment, because I was about to be like, what kind of lizard flies? And then I'm just like, oh yeah, dragons. Those exist.
Oh yeah.
This device was made for me. He does not wish for me to thrive in this realm. He wishes for the matron malices to be slain.
So a little bit of common
For the
interests.
matron?
I do follow the matron malice, yes. They had created me in this image. I guess you could say I was an experiment.
But do you serve them?
I do not serve, no. But I was created by them.
So they're kind of like your daddy, but kind of resentful because your existence kind of sucks ass a little bit. So you're kind of like rebelling, like against the cause, man. I got you. Right on.
Originally, this was to be set up for another purpose. It seems my fate is slowed here until
Only imagine.
otherwise.
What was the purpose? I mean, oh, don't clam up on us now, man. We're getting to the juicy bits.
It's designed to make you broken, your mind shattered, and you to obey. It yet has not
Oh.
broken me yet.
I mean, I can do the same thing with a rag and a pitcher of water, but in a couple days. But I mean, weird spike torture table, I guess, could do the same thing in a shorter amount of time.
As you guys look closely to it, if you're arcane innate, you can roll arcana check.
Now, I understand arcane, but what's the second word?
Yeah.
From what you can tell, just prospectively, it's a magical torture device. It is similar to the empathy spell. It's permanent on you, as you can't make saves from it. It's sympathy empathy spell on him. It's permanent on him. If you get closer to him, it may conflict with you. And if you fail, you're permanently with that debuff on your character.
Oh, well.
Damn, this guy's life is sad. Can't save, can't serve. What can you do?
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the machine of unspeakable doom. If you know, you know.
I am a tortured being, I guess you could say. I was slain by the Matron's malice, and then brought back for a purpose. And then, well, a devil creature sees fit for my purpose to be meaningful, but I will not obey a devil or fiend. I shall not break my
if
oath
we-
or code.
If we dealt with the own devil, would that break the device here? Would that open it
No.
up?
It would not. Not that I'm aware of. You can tell the structure can be destroyed, but it has a risk. So you feel like if potentially he's not in that thing anymore, is a non-fiend creature would have to be forced into the device, or else everybody is subjugated to the debuff.
What if we just smash the machine with a big hammer?
If you could make it. If you can't succeed the save, you become like him.
What's the save?
Wisdom.
I got a +4. What do y'all got?
Yeah, +1.
Well, anybody else? Anybody have a spell that can make my wisdom better?
If we can somehow remove him from the device, it would still be working, correct? I mean, he'd still, if we somehow got him out, like if we face stepped him or something, misty step.
No, it wouldn't work. It's designed differently in a sense. You can tell he survived a long time because he's a druid, but he's used his spells to potentially charm animals to give him food, water, keeping him hydrated. As he's obviously fighting this spell from obviously contaminating his mind. This device was obviously crafted by the Bone Devil himself to potentially control people that have higher power. And the fact that he was made and created by the Matron Malices, he obviously wants the information, but he doesn't want to give that information because he's still himself, and he's still, as his goal in mind was potentially to kill the Matron's Malices, but as a druid, he was slain instead and then repurposed for a different That's why he's all like lizard and stuff. His face was like ripped off and shit when he died. That's why he has like these weird gargoyle kind of like wings. It's not as he is there for a reason. As you can see, he's on like this like dais of bones. As you can see, braziers are fashioned in burnings with black smoke. As it's obscuring the area, as it's obviously here for a reason. As he doesn't want anybody else to be conflicted like himself. He doesn't want other people's to take his burden.
I mean, if somebody fails the check, what's going to happen? He's going to be set free, and then that person's stuck to the torture table, like.
Yeah, until you die.
Or is it going to be?
Until you die, basically. Yeah. You can't get off.
So, would the torture table be doing constant damage?
No,
and
it basically starves you until you die. Or if you can't die, then you're just going to be there for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, I don't need to eat, so I'd be fine until somebody gets me off.
Until the blood satiates you,
and
you go crazy and you go rabid and you go insane. Then your character's pretty much long lost from that urge of needs of blood. But you guys can help him if you want, but there is consequences. Again, do you want to take the consequences?
It'll take like 7 days, so maybe you'll just like, I don't know, go somewhere, maybe come back, be like, hey, you doing good? Here's a little food for you. Yeah, okay. And then be like, maybe go somewhere and come back a little bit.
He's fine without you.
Well, I wouldn't say fine. I mean, he's strapped to a torture table. I mean, if that's his definition of, chilling, then I guess.
Again, it's up to you. But we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, but you guys can decide what you want to do. Again, this plate, it's designed for him, but in a general sense, you can save him. I'm not saying you can't, but there are consequences of doing this. Depends if you want to deal with the consequences.
Maybe he can fly.
Sidetracked again.
But he has wings.
Doesn't mean anything.
He could fly. It could be cool.
Penguins have wings. They can't fly.
Okay, but they're also little assholes. But this guy looks chill. Bees have wings. They're fat as fuck and they can fly. This dude looks like he can possibly fly. Maybe. But also, like, maybe he can be, like, another ally. I mean, we got the ship people. I mean, I don't think they'll fight with us, but maybe. We got the people in the cave. Maybe they'll fight with us. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of soup satiated, but I don't know. And then Table Man. So.
Well, there's also we did free. Was it an ogre or troll?
I think it was. Wasn't it a troll? I don't think it was an ogre. Was it like, ooga, it was like, ooga booga, me no kill you because you guys bunch of fucking assholes or something. I don't know. It was like some kind of primitive something or other. I don't fucking remember.
Well, I am not willing to take a risk of getting stuck in that damn torture device. You guys can do what you want, but
my thought process here is just leave him because I don't care, but I'm also having a really hard time getting into the Ashmonder like mindset of justice and good people. So I'm also in Chaos Gremlin mode, so I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting sidetracked again.
I feel like
The flight meat's back on the menu, boys!
I couldn't think of anything. Anyway. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm only here until let me see here. I don't know how that worked out. Looks like 2 more sessions, 29th and the 5th. Because I am leaving the 10th now. So I'd say let's do as much shit as we can in that time before I have to dip. And maybe let's stop getting sidetracked as much, because in 2 sessions, if we're still stuck doing stupid shit, then
It's hard not to get sidetracked when we don't know what the actual main track is.
I already forgot. Does anybody else remember?
I mean, other than I know they were told about the bone devil that's in the bog of rot.
We don't even need to kill the bone devil. Weren't we supposed to get rid of the fucking the plague and free Oniberry or whatever? Wasn't that the main quest? What does the fucking bone devil have to do with that?
We don't know. For one thing, he said there's 5 things we have to accomplish here in the
Yeah, so one is related to your crown, the crown that you have for the longest entirety of the campaign. You need a way to remove the curse off of it.
Oh, maybe not.
And by not touching it, that doesn't corrupt you. Because if you touch it, there's a good chance that your character's no more.
I rescind my previous statement of wanting to put the crown on.
And I don't know about the bone devil, if it's one of the things we have to do or not, but it was one of the few things we were told about.
You're supposed to, you're not, so when you came here, you don't really know what's going on here, right? So if you knew the whole story, then you would obviously go where you need to go, right? But you're in a new area, you have no idea what you need to do here, but you obviously know you have to be here because the matron mouse is, this is her domain. This is where they came from. But that you do now know there's other wars happening here, and you're sadly getting involved with it.
Do we have to get involved with these other wars?
You don't have to, but you need to obviously find what you're looking for, and you might not have a choice.
So I think we don't know which one is. That's why we have to go to every freaking hex, is because we don't know where the next clue is going to be. We could be in with we could be running into these people that are at war, and we could have to deal with something. I mean,
well, that's good and dandy. Like, we can keep going to all these hexes, but we can't always help everyone in these hexes. Like, sometimes we just gotta keep going.
Right. Especially if they're okay with it.
All right. So, what do you guys wish to do with this guy? Would you want to help him out? He might have he might have answers, and he might not. It's up to you, or you can leave him, as he had told you not to help him. But you're welcome to help him if you want to.
I mean, if he doesn't want us to help him, can he just give us answers without us helping him, or do we have to help him? And then he's like, oh, I'm super grateful even though I said not to. Here, let me give you some answers I didn't give you before because I'm an asshole.
I mean, I'm not sure. He doesn't know where the bone devil is.
Well, we already established that.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm still team, just leave him alone.
But, I mean, the better general question to ask him is like, hey, before we just dip out and leave you here to starve for the rest of your life, you got any other crucial information for us?
He doesn't know you. Why would he give you information?
Then we're not gonna fucking save him. I mean...
Then, yeah. Like, why would he? He just tells you to leave and leave him here, as he doesn't want you to get the curse.
Help a homie out, man. I mean, like...
He doesn't know where the guy is, so he can't really help you out.
I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for just, like, general helpful information he may have from his infinite wisdom that we don't know. Maybe he's like, oh, yeah, I passed a cool hut on the way and I saw a bunch of weird shit going on.
Why would he tell you that without... it doesn't make any sense to me. He just honestly wants you to get out of the situation here. But if you really want to help him out, you can try to get him out of that torture chamber. But it's at your risk. It's up to you.
No, I'm good. Anybody else wanna?
Nope. I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Well,
not even a little.
well, he told us to get lost, so
I'll put a red square on this one, as in, might be a location that you want to visit again in the far future.
I don't like that. We're missing something.
No, it's just if you wanted to come back or not. Because you didn't complete it. I only put
That's an
yellow if it's
interesting
completed.
square.
It's supposed to be an X, but it didn't work. Where would you like to go next?
Yes. Guess we should start going south once we've checked everything up here.
Digging stone sounds cool. Maybe I'll break out my rendition of the campfire song again with my Nat 20 fucking performance roll that I rolled the one time.
Where's your next destination?
We start heading for the halls of art.
Alright.
We pass through the unnamed hex and maybe get like a possible
You can
herb.
roll for your table, yeah? You haven't been here yet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Roll me another D100 to see what you get.
Not a
Or
fucking
you-
potion, not a
or you
fucking
can roll
potion.
it on.
Oh, what does that do?
99, actually, that's a good one.
What is it? Is it good? It's a potion, right?
It's
Let's
2
see.
potions.
Don't say potion of greater healing, please.
You find a bag on the ground as it looks interesting and ornate to you. As I've never actually had a player get one of these, but congrats, you have one now. I'm gonna give it to all
Can I
players. Enjoy. You have a bag
Can
of
I shove
holding.
my head in there? Never mind, I'm good.
Nah, you get the bag of holding icon in your inventory now.
Oh, hell yeah. Can I shove all my useless shit in there?
Correct. It can hold 500 pounds.
But the bag itself isn't 500 pounds, correct?
No, it's weightless.
Great.
As long as
I'm
it's
gonna
an
put all
item
my
that can
weapons.
fit in. Yeah, if it's something massive, it could rip the bag.
Can I put a javelin in there?
Yeah, you can put a javelin, you can put a greatsword. That's fine. You just can't put like
Okay.
can't put a desk in there. It won't fit.
Okay, question. What if I just use the decanter of endless water and try and fill the bag?
You would destroy reality. It is like a black hole if you destroy it,
Oh.
and it would
Like
kill
all of reality, or?
It will It's like a 300-foot radius. It'll destroy everything.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
That's why people don't usually do bag of holding over bag of holding.
Oh shit.
That's not designed that way, but yeah. I think people would kill you before you get to do that.
I'd be like, everyone clear out. I'm taking this bitch down with me.
We would let that happen.
I'm sure you would. And I'm so happy for you.
Absolutely. I'd be happy for me too.
I'd be happy to be done, I
It's a
guess.
survival check here. Yeah, but people want to still play this game, bro. It's not all about you.
No, I mean, like, taking someone with me like an enemy in a black hole.
It's a save, so they can succeed it, and
Oh.
it's not a guaranteed 100%. Especially if it's like
Bastard.
a powerful creature. But if it's just a regular mob, I don't care. It could die.
Oh.
You can roll a d6 Carval. Let's see what you find along the swamp. I'll laugh if you get a silly pad again. A 6. Ooh, that one's gross. That is nasty. You can roll me a nature check now.
Oh boy.
You have no idea what it is, but anybody else can help if they desire.
Is it somebody here a druid?
11. Kazami,
Should be in
you know
three
what it
then.
is. Ashmonger, you have no idea what it
Hey,
is.
that's one of them thingies that do the
As
things.
these
It's a leaf.
as these hanging pale and green in vines growing in a long interconnected formation, and they resembles the infamous boogers expelled from a troll's nostril when it sneezes.
God.
It's sticky, natural, like a plant, allowing it to capture insects like spider webs and birds. And as it invariably feeds on these insects, these are advertarily consumed by the vine's seed pod, causing them to spread as far as wide. These are remarkable traits causing the troll snot to be found all across the land. As disgusting as the sentence may be, when these seeds are pressed into an oil and rubbed in one hand, they exclude a similar sticky substance to the plant, which some cultures have accomplished varieties of feats. For 8 hours, when using this herb, your hands exclude a sticky substance and grants you advantage on athletic checks while climbing or grappling something. And you cannot be disarmed of an object while your hands are involuntarily. So it's kind of cool. It's pretty gross, but yeah, it's called troll snot. I will give you the information. That's nasty. The roll in your hand and it just makes goop. Nasty. As well. You onwards. You guys going through the torture area, I'm guessing? You want to go to the halls of art or the?
Yeah. I think that's the first one, Hall of Art.
All right, you can roll another D100 or survival check as you are in the new area, as we'll make a. No loot for anybody. Okay. So you arrive towards the halls of art. This once glorious two-story building is a hall of art rising out of the fog covering the bog of rot. Many of the green stained glass windows are a structure that has been broken and seems to be abandoned. Around the halls is large bones harvested from various creatures that are native to the plains have stuck themselves in the ground. The corpses differently of fey and fey-born creatures that are impaled upon them. Inside the halls are beautiful pieces of art displayed of what seems to be destroyed or defaced bones of likely a certain creature harvesting its victims to provide. As you can see, many of the installations have been converted to grisly scenes of torture displayed with various torture devices within the remnants of the victims. As you even see one of the torture devices of the druid he had carved out. As it seems, this correlates with the devil himself. As it looks like the halls go deeper into the depths, almost like a dungeon.
Well, shall we?
Gonna cast Death Ward on Kazani and Ren before we proceed, just in case.
Hmm?
Shall we go into the engine or whatever it is?
Yes.
As you can see across these horrible scenes of tortures, you can see a lot of people here, victims, tortured across it. As the creature himself is here, you feel a devilish tone as you arrive in the sanctum of the Bone Devil himself. You see Sylvans of bitings, screaming profanity as they are being tortured, even now, as you feel sorrowed for many of them.
I am going to. No, take that back. I am not going to do anything. Oh, can we see the devil?
Nope.
No, we just
You're
we just
going.
know
You're
there's
just
a
going through
place
this
now.
torture device of victims screaming as they're still alive. As you begin to move through it, I'd like you all to roll me a wisdom saving throw. As you begin to feel the devices begin to claim new victims, forcing its way into you.
These are just straight wisdom.
Wisdom save.
No,
If you
it's
know,
not.
it's
Is
like
it a
3.
charm thing? No.
It is. It's considered a charm.
Oh, okay.
It's a DC 20.
Wisdom.
What are we doing?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Oh. Why? What'd we do?
Oh my gosh, this kid.
The corporate devices are trying to find more victims.
Okay, I got you.
Korvala, are you? What's
I
the
think.
aura that Ashmonger gives you?
+3.
19 is a fail.
Lovely.
So you are under the this empathy and sympathy spell. So you have a sudden, intense urge to begin to move yourself towards one of the torch devices and clamp yourself in.
If I see her start
I start
moving weird, can I
moving.
grab her?
But I just. It looks so comfortable.
I'd like to try and restrain her.
I'm fighting her.
Alright, you do that. As Kazani, you succeed if you were in the aura of Ash, depending if you desire not to be.
Yes, I was.
Alright, as Ash begins.
Maybe.
It's up to you. As Ash begins to grab the arm of Kavala, forcing her to obey, but seeming fit,
What happens if I fail?
you will also be in the same act as what she's dealing with. As
What's the act?
you'll have the sympathy, as you'll feel the intense urge to approach these devices. As
Yeah.
you
No, I'm good.
begin to engulf yourself into one of the torture devices and leave yourself
Mm.
there for the rest of your life.
Mm-mm. No. No, I'm good.
I'm going to tie a rope to myself and then tie the same rope around Cavrala's waist. It's like holding us both with like only like 2 feet of slack, so she can't go further than 2 feet away from me.
Okay.
I'm like a little kid. Every time I think she's not looking at me, I try to like run off. She pulls me back.
No. Yeah. It's like one of those leashes. Alright. As you guys begin to force Kavala to join you deeper into the torture chambers. As Kavala, you automatically will have disadvantage on all of your attack rolls because of this debuff. It's considered like a frighten. As you get closer down to the depths, as you eventually notice a creature down below, putting its finishing touches on a device on the second floor of the hall. The throne of bones. As you see a fae hanging, a dozen screaming in profanities in Sylvan, biting any victim who sits on the throne. As you begin to see this location of a rather circular diameter of 120 feet, see many torture devices active here. As you begin to see fit the creature himself, as he looks at you. It's been ages since Splinter has replenished many stocks of raw material. Behold my exquisite pieces, and know my name of the artist. Zorodox the Sixth. Are you here to bring me bones for crafting or living bodies for sweet tortures? Or do you offer me one of your ranks? Speak now, or allow Zordox to decide which specimen will be suitable.
I'm holding Gavrala's rope like real tight right now.
You're all quiet. Seems like you're not here for that. I will have to pick then.
Can I put Gavrala on my back?
No. As he picks you, Ring. Well, it sounds like we have to dance then.
Certainly, if that's what you want to do.
Alright, you are fighting a mini-boss. I wish you luck.
Nobody else can help?
No, everybody here can help. The party
thank
that you
God.
have.
Hmm.
Carvalho's currently
Interesting.
frightened.
So is this thing like a bug
Oh.
creature?
It's a devil.
Oh.
Does Cabrala have the wherewithal to know she's being affected?
Nope. You are considered frightened by him. The only way you can break it is getting out of this place. Or having a greater restoration spell. Removing the...
I have one. That's why I'm asking,
Yeah,
does she
you
have the
can-
wherewithal to know she should cast it on
roll me an
herself?
insight check.
Come on, girl.
That's what he looks like in Discord.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Alright. Carvalho got a natural 20. Ashmonger got a natural 20. Let me roll this guy's in. Alright. Let me change. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Carvalho, what do you want to do? You're tied up currently. AK, unable to do much, but stay with capture.
I'm gonna cast Gator Restoration on myself.
Alright. As it removes the Frighten and the anti-sympathy spell off of you, and realizing quickly enough, you are within the lair of this creature.
Holy shit.
Hop on!
I'm like, Ash, I don't think I'm gonna try to run away anymore.
Piggyback.
Gonna take a bonus action to untie myself from Ash, or is that a
It
full
takes a
action?
full action, or until they use their action to, or they can use their free action on their turn to unbound you.
Okay, and I'm gonna stay put, and that'll be my turn. Though that's a good turn. I'm not frightened anymore.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I will use my free action to let her go.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna charge straight into battle. That's a full dash action. And as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith myself.
Alright. As it is going to... It's gonna use Wall of Ice. As it begins to block all you guys. Freeze. Let me get some birds out. Alright, I gotta get these panels. Nobody has counterspell, right?
Not the world.
Nope.
Got 10 of these panels.
It's 10 feet wide?
It's 10 panels of these, yeah.
But I mean, so the wall is 10 feet thick?
It's, yeah, it says 10-foot thick square panels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're thick boys.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 foot thick and like 60 feet long or something like that.
Actually, I'm gonna be a dickhole. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, that's what it's to do. So the panels are slowly kind of freezing around you and freezing on top of you. The ones that are freezing up top of you, kind of almost trying to seal you like a cube, but cannot purposely do it. Will do that. So it doesn't want to try to get you out, in a sense. I think I fucked up something. Give me a second. I did. Let me take that. I accidentally put you on a different layer. My bad. And I think you have to make a save here. Give me 1 second. A dexterity save. Or take 43 cold damage. DC 17.
Does that make it?
Yep, you take half as much damage.
Dexterity. I am so going to suffer for this.
You said 47?
43 cold damage. DC 17.
43. Didn't come anywhere near that.
Alright, what's his turn. Basically, ideally, you're in a frozen panel like an ice cube. As basically the cold around you breaches you. It does have AC and hit points. You can destroy them. Or try to find a way out. Right now, currently, you're sealed within it, Kazani, as there's a roof and walls around you. The only openings are these areas. But they're 10-foot high walls. And they're made of
I can
ice.
climb them, right? I mean, touching them isn't gonna get me like
Touching
frozen
them is
to
gonna
them.
make more damage too. Yeah, you don't want to stand them.
What if I dig a really big hole under it?
You won't be able to.
Well, if I can't go under and I can't go around it and I can't go over, I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
You can break. You can destroy them. You can just try to destroy them, or you can try to do a jump. Like you have a spell to jump. You can jump across. You go over here.
Yeah, I have the ring of
jump.
jumping. Ring of hops.
A creature moving throughout the sheets of frigid air, the first time on their turn must roll a con save. So you have to roll a con saving. If you're moving through it.
What if I jump over it?
You're currently unable to because you have an ice block over you. I made a wall on
There's
you.
one above me?
Yes.
Oh.
I made it like kind of attached to the wall and slide across. I couldn't cube you all
So I'll have-
because I'm not going to try to break the game.
So I'll have to jump through a wall or break through a wall.
You can't jump through its ice. You have to. You either,
Ooh,
can,
I guess we do.
you either can breach it and break it, or you can, like I said, go to the empty spot and jump over it. But no matter what, if you're in the wall, you're per round you're making con saves of taking cold damage.
Right. So obviously I gotta do that. Well,
Here, you can jump over.
All right, so you take not as much
Oh,
cold
well.
damage this time. 22.
ooh.
So
Go ahead.
it states if the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature
It
is
did not
pushed.
cut through his
One
space.
side. How does it not cut through his space? He's in it. It's got to cut through his space.
Sorry, I
When
didn't.
you were laying down,
I'm
it,
lying incorrectly. My apologies. Yeah, you're right.
well, we would be pushed out of the wall.
Ideally, the concept is, yeah, you're supposed to. You're kind of inside still. So you're like that, like this, like that. I'm trying to like ideally keep you in there, but not, like that. The concept.
Okay, well. How cold? Because I have the flame tongue rapier. Can I melt the ice with it?
Yeah, you can attack it, bro. They're walls. Walls can be broken.
Well, if I can just break them normally, I'll just use my sword at not disadvantage.
Are you gonna use a bonus action to light it? Or using the other weapon?
No,
My
no.
apologies.
Yeah, because my flame tongue's disadvantage.
Alright, yeah.
Well, every weapon's fucking disadvantage.
Alright, roll
Well,
me damage.
obviously rage.
Okay.
Rage tail for the AC, and
Which wall are you trying to blow up?
the one that'll get me out of here.
Okay.
Dealer's choice.
It's still up. Second attack.
I don't know about that one. Why is it 3 fucking rage
So
damage?
you shatter it.
Oh, goody. I still got some movement. So, hold on. What the So when I raged, I
You can use the
get
extra 15
kind of.
feet. Yes, you get extra 15 feet when you rage. Initially on
I
the
have
first turn.
I have this. Does that do anything, or would I have to do
Yes.
that on
No,
the
that's what happens. Yeah, when you rage, you get the extra half your speed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the same thing. Okay.
It's just
So
when you rage, when you
15.
enter your rage. It doesn't happen after, so you can't keep doing it every round. It just when you initially rage, you get that extra ump of speed.
Right. Um. Oh, hold on here. Do I know that here or not,
You
or
know
do I need to
what?
help them if they're gonna be able to get out of the ice? I mean, she.
Uh,
Do I know that she's worse for wear?
it's up to you, man. It's your character.
I can't like fucking do anything else. Yes, but move.
I would suggest getting out of it so
Shit.
you don't take any more cold damage.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do out here. 15, then no. I get 35. Let's just do 15. How close do I need to be to the wall to take damage?
It has to be if you're within 5 feet, you take damage. Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna get close to that bone devil because I don't have any more actions for this fucking turn, so it's
All right.
kind of stupid.
I like another con save, Bryn, as you start your turn.
Con save?
It's not as much damage. It's like a weaker version of it, but it's just the frigid air on the first time you start your turn. Oh, that's not good.
Who's that?
I take 11.
11. And I will attack this block in front of me with a scorching ray. Level 3. So it'll be 4 attacks.
Go ahead.
If it's all. Okay, and I thought I was trying something that didn't work, so let me continue the next one.
Alright, it's almost melted away as you're doing double damage because it's vulnerable to fire, as it destroys it.
Alright, so then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's an action and movement, so I am going to use my healing word. Also at 3rd level on myself. For what, 12 hit points? And then, where's my button? Where's my button? There it is.
Carvala, as you start your turn, roll make con save. As you are blocked in. Take 15 cold damage. So you have ice blocks all around you. It's not on the ceiling, it's just around you instead. So they're 10 feet up high.
Okay. I really don't have a lot of fire stuff, so I'm just gonna the ice thingy right in front of me. I'm gonna try to guiding bolt it.
Okay. It's just a straight roll. There's no disadvantage because it's an object, so it's a straight roll. 11 is a hit. Actually, 11. Let's see the AC on the ice wall. It's a miss. 12 is the AC. Does nothing. Ash.
Okay, I'm gonna yell back at those two to save Cav.
Don't know where she is. I can't see through the ice.
No, you can't. It's opaque, sadly.
And it's time to just go to town on this bitch.
It's a hit.
I should have advantage against it
Advantage,
because
yep.
I go for it.
Yep. Yep, that's a hit.
And on this last one, we're gonna give it a third level smite.
It is a fiend, so you get an extra die. You get an extra die for it. Or did you already do it?
Nope, but now I did.
So you get sliced and dice. So you gotta roll 3 con saves. 19, 15, 19. Alright. Didn't like getting attacked like that as he looks towards you. The paladin before him. He is going to forfeit one of his attacks to use Frightful Presence. Everybody that he can see, except for Carvala, will have to roll me a Wisdom save for Frighten. DC 17.
What are we doing?
I'm pretty sure I'm immune to fear, but give me 2 seconds. I'll let you know.
What are we doing?
Only a wisdom saving throw.
Again, God, this prick.
Okay, so I have advantage on the roll. Alrighty.
Yep, and I was right. I cannot be feared.
Okay.
Wisdom.
So nobody fears you?
It's a paladin thing.
I got 22.
Alright, you're fine. It does nothing as he kind of growls as he makes his onslaught of his 2 remaining attacks on Ash. 21's a miss as he tries to Stinger. 24.
That'll hit.
Alright, as he drives Stinger into you, dealing 18 points of piercing and 19 points of poison. Roll me a con save.
I'm a dwarf, so that I take half of that, and I
Right.
have. You said, what am I rolling? A con save?
It's a con save, yeah. DC 17. Alright, you do not get poisoned as you take the 18 piercing and half of the 19 poison. You'll have to roll me a con save for your spell as he ends his turn. Bazani.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Alright, you start to strike the ice. That's a hit.
Mm. Oh,
You'll have to roll a con save, sorry, as you do, and you're entering in the cold ice wall.
I'm sad.
15 cold damage. It's DC 17 con. The 10 for the vengeance is a miss.
Okay, bye.
Alright,
I
right.
tried.
Okie dokie. So I am going to cast haste on our paladin friend.
Okay.
I don't know, I guess I'll use my bonus action to put me in defensive mode, and I will move over here. That'll be at the end of my turn.
Alright, Carvala, roll me a con save. take 16 cold damage. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try that guiding bolt again.
That's a hit. As with Kozani's blade, it shatters the wall.
Okay.
So you see Carvala frozen to bits, heading out. Alright, Ash, you have haste, and what would you like to do?
Just keep on swinging. Hell yeah, that's also getting a 3rd level. Screw this guy.
It's
Jesus.
crit, so it's doubled, so enjoy.
I'm just laying into him.
As, yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
22 is a hit, yep.
And let's go
Remember,
ahead and
you're
do it.
old school paladin. Paladin can smite on every hit if it wants to.
Yeah. We're just gonna go for it. So we're gonna do. I'm just trying to figure out how many spell slots I have here. Sorry, give me a second.
It's okay.
Okay, the rest of these are gonna be 2nd level. So that's 2 rolls each.
How do you want to finish this?
Yes.
So I am literally going to like I'm gonna just take a full-on flurry of swings, and I'm gonna like chop off both of its antenna, and then all of its wings, and then finally its tail and its head.
As you watch him scream, as his body drops dead on the ground, as the ice begins to melt in the background, as he is, no more.
I didn't take much.
Oh, you bring a paladin to a fucking devil? Yeah, that's their weakness.
Oh, that was so good. I loved every second of that.
Yeah, let me bring my weakness close to me. Come here. Job, Bone Devil.
I appreciate the haste. It made me feel like a badass. I appreciate
Sadly,
it.
you don't get any information from him, as he's dead.
Aww.
As you do notice, the
Well-
magical torture chambers begin to lose its essence and its magic, freeing all the tortured souls and away from this place, long and gone.
This big pot of soup.
It's just a map. It's not really soup there.
Sure. It looks like soup.
Okay, since it looks like we're done, I'm going to go ahead and drop the haste spell so I can get this weakness over with.
Alright, because you find yourself tired quickly enough, Ash, as relinquish of stamina spent out of you for a moment.
Question. Can I harvest that dude's tail as like a weapon of some sort?
You can harvest him, but you won't have enough times of sessions to properly use it.
But it's a thing.
You have to craft it, sadly. Yeah.
Oh, boo. But it is a thing. So,
It would do
Up
less
for
damage than your main
keepsies.
weapon.
oh well,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
yeah.
that. Who wants that? That's some starter loot right there. Jeez. Coming in with a +1 greatsword. Okay.
By
Yeah,
doing
this
this,
guy
you have
was-
freed many people who are tortured in the chambers in the Outlands, the Bog. Of course, the valuable information that the creature may had lied is now long dead with him. But unknown to you,
Speak to the dead or something.
nah, he's dead. He like banished back to his realm.
Yeah, those things don't die unless die unless you kill them on their own plane.
Oh. Oh, will he just come back?
It could, but it'd take him decades to centuries.
Oh, well, good luck to him, I guess. Investigation?
There's no loot here. That's all it's here. It's just torture.
I incite the DM.
You find a middle finger looking at you. What would you like to do next?
You got me thinking about smashing through walls now for some reason. I don't know why.
Well,
Who told us to kill the Bone Devil again? Was it that weirdo dude that we saved for some reason?
You didn't save him. Oh, you or
Yeah,
the
he's
weirdo?
That
Oh,
we
the guy
didn't
across
kill.
the river. Yeah, he mentioned him, but yeah.
a ferryman.
and there was
I like that guy. He's cool.
it was the other one that was mentioned at that time. Like, I can't remember the name.
Oh, the two brothers? Yeah, they told you about them too.
Oh no, but there was somebody other than they told us about that. Somebody else other than just the
Yeah, wasn't it up in the Rust Mountains or some bullshit?
even. There was the person that had the raven.
What? Oh yeah, the person that the
Raven
He
raven
was the
came
that
guy
from.
who he was just saying about him. He was the guy who was uh, your boat guy across the blood.
oh I thought oh I see
Same
it
guy,
but
yeah. It was correlated with him, but it was that was correlated with the matron malices.
Didn't he tell us where the raven came from or no?
No, he didn't know where it came from. He just knew that it was giving him orders.
Okay.
and then there was
Didn't you say
the
the Raven was the familiar of the big bad
Correct.
thingamabob?
Mm-hmm.
We technically knew where it came from. It was no good.
Oh, I guess let's clear out the last text and move it on over.
because we also had the well I don't know if we now the, I'm uncertain about the Hungry Downs. You know they were asking us to do a favor and clear it out for them. It should be another side quest, but I don't know if it's just a side quest. If you know what I mean. What if I don't know if it's something we have to do there.
What?
Remember those people that come from the little people that lived in the holes. They wanted us to clear out the Hungry Downs for them so they can migrate.
Where the fuck is the hunting grounds?
Hungry Downs, right here.
Oh. Oh yeah, I was looking at the hexes, not the actual map itself. Oh, what? Are we gonna clear
So
out the entire fucking thing? Jesus.
well, I mean, the problem is we don't. That is a side quest, but it could also be part of the main quest. There could be something here for us to do with the main quest as well. We have.
Well,
We'll
depending on
certainly.
if that's in the Twisted Forest or not, it looks like maybe it's just the Spore Dark and Legless Giants and Mad Centaur.
Do we know what's going on with this chasm? Because I feel like it looks very central and like it's important.
You have no idea.
Did little
The blood is
man goblin
feeding.
tell
The
us?
blood is feeding into it though.
Oh, great.
We
Another
got a big
fucking
brain or something down
thing.
there.
Oh, no, we don't know. Never been there, so we don't know what it looks like.
The lake of
Yes,
bile.
I suppose. So, do we want to go for the singing stones then?
Yeah, let's clear it out. Well, I mean, not clear it out. We didn't do this dude yet, but clear it out, quote unquote. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright, so where do you want to go next?
I'm not too sure where we really need to go. Like I said, we might want to go ahead and just clear this one out since we're going to be heading over in this direction someplace.
Alright. So
Think
head
I'll
over to
leave.
the Singing Stones. You guys can roll a D100
Yeah.
or a survival check for a magical herb along your travels. So another day springs forth. So you begin to arrive here. The sounds of winds can be heard from afar over the rolling bog. It seems to form rhythms of melodies, whistling songs leading collecting to a huge standing stone, casts a long shadow over the mossy ground. A myriad of holes punctured the stones of the wind coursing throughout, making an eerie whistling sound as a multitude of creatures were softly singing in tune. From what you can see from the scene down below, you can see three air elementals are bound in the center stone of the circle. Remain about 5 feet of the stone of which is bound, only to see fit to strike anybody that would harm the stones or attack them. As you guys begin to, if you want, you can just try to decipher the words that are being sung with an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
As you hear this being spoken or sung.
Not bad.
Wow.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know how you have that.
I'm done.
So they're singing a song in Orin, as Orin is in it's primordial and air language, but you have no idea how to understand this. But you do know it's a primordial language coming from them as they're singing. As you don't understand the lyrics coming off of them, but they are singing of something majestic and intricate. But from what you can hear, that is what you hear from their words. Depending if you have some ability to speak primordial, then you could understand the lyrics.
Does Abyssal count?
No.
Then no. Hey, they're singing in some weird tongue thing, the primordial shit. Anybody speak it?
No.
I would think if anybody spoke it, they just understand it.
Correct.
So,
But
dumb
no
question.
one really picks primordial.
Why was anyway? I don't know. They're saying weird shit. Sounds cool though. Ted would listen again. Save that shit on Spotify. Next.
Alright, so you guys can't get any information from this location, sadly, since you don't actually understand it.
Hmm.
Depending if you
That's a bummer.
comprehend language, sadly, but that's the only thing you could do. But yeah.
Which was it? Oh, hold it. Was it this? This is what I hate it. I got two campaigns. I'm getting them confused. I think it was the other campaign that I had a roll of comprehend languages.
Do you have any herbs that can make us understand other languages, maybe?
No, I think that's the other. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Alright. You guys can always come back here down the road if you need to, but for the time being,
I hold on. I don't have it prepared, but I have tongues. But I
tongues is
can
allows you
prepare
to
if I.
speak it. It doesn't let you understand it.
Oh no, it
Oh,
should allow
never
you
Is
to
mind.
it?
do
Is it does it
both.
both?
Yeah, yeah. It's like a third
Hold on.
level spell that you
Trying to
speak and understand.
get to.
Ability that grants you to understand a spoken language. Okay, and hears. Okay, that's. I say you need to do that the next day then.
Yeah, I have to. I don't have it prepared, so
So
that's.
you could swing back here later on if you wanted to.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I'm kind of down bad. Can we maybe like camp here for the night? I'm like 37. Oh wait, didn't we take a fucking long rest? Never mind, I'm good. I had to go check something.
Every hex we move, you take a long rest
Okay,
immediately.
yeah, I forgot we moved. I had to go check some bullshit that's going on.
But yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, you guys begin to spend the long rest here, replenishing yourselves, as it is the roughest sleep you've ever had, as these elementals do not sleep, as they sing day and night.
Oh, sounds beautiful. I'm like, kind of cool.
So you eventually interchange your spell there, Carvala, for tongues.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm figuring out what I'm giving up.
You how about that
Okay.
walk on water?
So
All right.
I cast tongues.
So you hear the music again, as you hear now what the lyrics are.
That's what they're fucking. Wow, they're saying one word.
That's what it means. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned.
It's kind of cool, honestly.
I will share this with the team.
Oh, we know where there's some bone.
As you can tell, Carvala, you can roll me an intelligence check with advantage.
Oh, that wasn't with advantage, but
We'll take it.
I don't.
As you can tell, the song is spoken of what it recalls of a cursed beast, as it speaks of a mighty wolf, a fey dragon, a mighty elk, cursed by the matron mallets themselves, transformed in a single creature with 3 heads, bearing the traits that were formed. The great creature itself renounces its name over and over by the lyrics itself.
Oh. Oh, is that what that means? Okay.
A wolf, dragon, and what else?
A wolf, a fey dragon, and a majestic elk. Out of context, it's a chimera. That's all you get from this.
Okay, so Kav looks at the party. Shard of bone? Any bone? Specific bone?
Yeah, that's not X.
I think it's talking about this thing.
Yeah, but if we need a shard of bone to pierce it, I guess. I mean, it doesn't specify that it needs to be.
As you can tell, it's singing about how it might be able to break the curse. But that is up to you on how you perceive it.
I mean, we could go get a bone from the bone devil.
He's not. He can't. There's no bone devil left.
I mean, there was a bunch of bones in the room, so right. Just, and so there should have been like bone shards in the devil's lair, though, right? Left over.
There are bones. Yeah, you can backtrack if you want. If you really think that's what you need.
I mean, there's a good chance that we'll be able to get bone shards on our way if we're going in that direction. We should be able to hopefully get a bone shard someplace instead of blowing 2 days to go back and.
I mean, we could go to this shrine and maybe there's some bones there.
Let's do that.
Alright, as you guys head out,
Okay.
you guys can roll another D100 or a survival check for a potential magical herb along your travels. Ooh,
Oh,
once again.
man.
Ding ding ding, give me another D100.
Ooh, don't be a healing potion.
You get a first level spell scroll of your choice.
Oh, fireball?
First level.
What's fireball? Is that not first level?
Third
That's
level.
third level.
Third level.
Damn, you can tell I've never done magic before in this fucking game. I did once, but it failed and I died, I think.
Alright, as you begin to head towards the walls of the ancient withered stones, a shrine has been blackened by age and overgrown by brambles. The stone structure has almost completely sunk into the wet earth. Only the ceiling is exposed under the brush. In the middle of a single hall, a space of shadowed tiles, well across of 10 feet across the center, needle sharp metallic spikes on which a humanoid skeleton with hooves and horns of a satyr was impaled. Decorations of the shrine can barely be discerned by a few frescoes of showing that leads its armies deep in the depths. As you can see, there are creatures that enjoy to feast as it reminds you of a creature that is within your party, as it looks like they feast on their necks with fang-like teeth.
Donnie. Trying to give him a side eye.
Oh yeah, listen, what happened?
As you may enter in this place if you like, unknown to what lies down below. So you can
As long as big
the
ass
ground
birds.
here, Ash, is this place is unhallowed. This is not a sanctum area, as the dead may linger here without any harm.
So just like everywhere else.
No, it's hallowed ground. It's hollowed, as in it's not sanctified.
Oh.
AKA the dead gets, and the dead lies here. As well, it gives them some advantages against you.
Oh, don't piss off the dead people. Gotcha. So what's up with the weird well?
It's not. I don't have a map for it, so I'm just stating that it is the ceiling part that's been destroyed. Is to get inside, you may go into the ceiling. AKA that is what is left of this place, of this shrine. So it's like a structure that has been sunken in over the countless centuries. As you see remnants of dead corpses of a Seda that's been siphoned and killed with vampiric intent.
Ooh, my people have been here.
There's no visible undead at the moment.
No, but
Dead, but not
but
undead.
just being a paladin in general, even you as a paladin, Rin, you can feel this ground is not ground is unhallowed, as it is where the dead may rest and live. As it's not sanctified. This place is the opposite. It's not. It's dangerous for mortals to come here.
Unholy.
Yes, correct.
I don't like the stench. Ash. I don't like the stench.
Yes, but undead also means bones, which was kind of the whole reason we're here.
I mean, there's undead there's dead laying around here, right? Up
If you
above.
enter into the hole, you're entering into their sanctum. You're just above a temple that was once here, like a shrine devoted to them.
I vote to go into the weird place.
Into the undead hole.
Tracking.
I don't know why you gotta say it like that, but yeah. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we're not gonna die.
Well, they're intelligent for the most part. If they're vampires, their leader's usually pretty intelligent. You may be able to just talk with them.
I mean, I definitely can talk with them unless they're assholes. Then maybe not.
And we may be able, maybe they know something. I think it's probably a good idea if we.
Well, sadly, Kazani's not a true vampire. He's in between.
Well, maybe they don't. Maybe they're not racist. I mean, come on. What's the chance of a racist vampire?
Hey, you never know. Maybe it'll make you a true vampire.
Pretty high.
They're pretty racist.
I don't know what. I mean, what would happen if they made me a true vampire?
You would be an NPC. You wouldn't be. You lose your character.
Oh, so bad.
Yes.
Maybe next month.
Huh.
Well, you always can skip this area. You don't have to do it if you don't feel like it's worth your time.
But like everything else, we don't know if it's a waste of our time until we try
I
it.
would like to talk to them.
Like I said, we're here for bones. If there's undead, that's the most likely place to find bones. I vote we go for it. I love killing
I,
undead. Kind of what I'm here for.
I vote not
Well,
digging
and
up
we should
on
probably
there.
try to talk to him first. Remember what we talked about? He didn't like it when us guys were being too aggressive.
Well, that was
And
against
not to
living,
be too
human,
aggressive
breathing
until we
human
have a good
beings.
reason.
I promise not to murder the vampires on sight.
It looks like Kazani.
Preach.
I never promise not to murder that one on sight.
Bigger
Shall we go?
preach.
Shall we go through?
All right. As you slowly gone, if you want to go through, you just kind of slowly kind of go through it, and the notions of making your way through this kind of sunken structure.
I think we'll let Kozani go ahead of us as well. He should probably at least get some recognition.
Do you want to go first, Kazani, or no?
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
All right. As you begin to enter into the shrine, you begin to see some symbols and rather signs of demonic skulls, vampire fangs engraved on the four walls deep within it. As you make it to the first floor, you can see many drawings of vampiric demons and blood that has been stained across the walls over the last few decades and centuries. As you can see this symbol, you can roll a religion check to see if you know this symbol. You'd have no idea who this is. As Ash, you begin to follow in pursuit after him, as well as Carvala, and then Rin is well following. As I will allow Ashmonger to have this role. As Ash, you do notice it is the sign of Orcus. They follow Orcus, the ruler of the undead.
Sounds about right. I will relay that to the rest of the party.
Yeah, that follows.
As you begin to descend into the ground and eventually arrive into the unhollowed areas, you begin to find yourself being stricken and rather feeling like you are losing something physically and mentally. It's like you all roll me a Christmas saving throw.
A charisma saving throw?
Christmas
Is
saving
it
throw.
the charm?
Nope, this is what you
thing?
get for being in an unhollowed area.
Followed.
DC is a 16. If you fail, you do take damage. If you succeed, you take nothing. So you take 2 points of damage as you start to bleed. So you begin to move further down as the side of a well. You can see what looks like a secret latch behind a tile that can be removed. You can roll a perception check if you notice this tile. As Ren, you do notice the tile itself, as knowing this place is slowly kind of trying to bleed you dry.
Well, is this the only way to go?
Correct.
We have to go through this secret door.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I point out the door to Kazani. So I think there's a door right over there by that where that tile is right there.
So you eventually spot it out as you see a secret latch there, Kozani.
I'm gonna not touch the secret latch. Hey guys, secret latch. Am I gonna die? Somebody, no trap. Something.
Oh, don't look at me.
If he pointed it out, I'll go touch the latch.
Alright, you touch the latch and begin to open the secret door as the bottom of the well opens to a narrow, steep passage that leads dark in the dark below under the shrine.
All right, I will start descending. Y'all coming?
Yep, right behind you.
I'll follow.
As the passage from the shrine is bleak, as you can see, the shrine has been given towards Orcus in the bleak mires, descending for miles before an opening into a small, high-ceilinged cave. Within the wall, cascading water of the opposite side. 4 wide passages open from the cave, leading to the further depths into different directions. The cave is about 40 feet across. The ceilings reach about 70 feet high. Bones and guano covers the floor as behind the veil of water. Which path do you take? There are
Of
4.
course, I think we collect some bone shards, right? Well, we got a moment.
As you grab a bone, it
Yes.
breaks into your hand like powder.
Yeah, okay, well, so much for that.
By picking one up more carefully.
Alright, you have a careful bone.
Oh wait, don't we need to
Hopefully
stab something with it? Okay, maybe that won't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
Which tunnel do you take? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
did you say something about a waterfall?
There's 4 tunnels. As behind a veil of water. Ideally, yes, like a waterfall. But it's covering each of the entrances.
Shall we do door number 1?
Might as well.
Door number 1. We'll let Kozani go first again.
Alright.
I see how it is.
Enter in the
Oh,
cave. It's just about 30 feet in diameter. You eventually come across a house, an ancient shrine. Like the shrine of the surface of the bleak mire, the cave walls dominated of faded images of blood sacrifices, raging demonic armies, destroying the Fae, the dark skies covering the clouds of bats, and banishing what looks like a colossal Fae dragon in the distance, in the drawings on this wall. As you see a shallow well, spikes at the chamber, the center, caked with layers of blood. Multiple bodies strewn around the well, as the cave reeks of an unworthy stench.
We're going to
Okay,
continue
investigate
forward or
the well.
try a different door?
Sorry, what'd you say, Ash?
I was like, we could investigate the well covered in blood.
Yep. And check out the dead people.
As you get closer towards them, you begin to notice there are creatures around. As you see and noticing with your eyes, roll me a perception check. See if you can actually spot them or not. As with a 15 or high, you eventually notice giant vampiric bats begin to swoop down on the cover of the darkness, to startle you for a moment, as it looks like they're guarding this chamber. As
I can't be startled.
they don't seem to strike you, but they make a screeching noise. This noise, screeching at a high decimal tone, begins to wake up something else in this cave. As you hear a loud grunt, a heavy shake as it shakes the entirety of the sanctum. What do you do?
Power and fear. No. Hold an action.
I guess it depends. Do we want to try to talk to these vampires? We shouldn't be fighting their guards.
I said I'm holding an action, not holding an action to stab it in the fucking face.
I know. I'm just saying that if we, I mean, if I don't know that this thing sounds like it's going to be something we can talk with, it might attack us.
Well, maybe it's a really big friend.
Hmm.
I'm optimistic sometimes. Not all the time, and not most of the time either, but vampires, I don't know. Maybe they're not racist. And also, like, what else could be down here other than, like, a bunch of shit? I like my gambling odds today, so I say continue, but if you want to cower behind me, that's fine.
I'm just trying not to piss them off if we're trying to talk to them.
We're already in here, come on. If they're pissed off already.
I think they might be a little bit more pissed off if we kill off all their guards, but let's
I
go.
never said I'm killing him. I'm holding a fucking action just in case, like, something comes running out and charging at me or some shit.
I will step back away and grab my quarterstaff.
Alright. As you do defend yourself, that's shaking around, you quickly notice throughout the springs in the corner of your eyes, you begin to notice the vampires begin to spring out, defending this sanctum from your grubby hands, before the large creature arrives to aid in the situation. We'll get into another encounter.
Can I de-escalate before it escalates?
You can tell they are rabid and hungry, as they haven't feasted in quite some time.
What if I offer them the leg I took from the cave?
They want blood. Fresh blood.
Well, don't get bit, all I'm saying, guys.
Oh, I forgot I got to roll. Sorry about that. I'm just spacing off here.
That's okay. I'd space off too.
Shit, same.
I would recommend not coming near me during this fight.
Every round, you guys will have to make Charisma saving throws, as the hollow area will slowly kill you gradually. Give me 1 moment. All right.
And the turn order's not in line.
No, I'm just waiting for a second.
Oh, okay. Ash, you say we should stay away from you?
Well, now I'm not so sure.
All right. I'd like you to roll me a Charisma saving throw, Kazani.
Oh. Well.
All right. Take 4 points of damage to your hit points.
So there's no way to de-escalate the situation then?
Not this one, no.
Okay. Well, is what it is, I guess. Alright, so what are these things and what are these things?
They are vampire spawns.
Okay. I didn't mean to move. That thing popped up in front of my fucking face. Okay. So is this like normal wooden stake disappear into a cloud of smoke type vampire? No. I'm joking. Obviously raging, by the way. Form with the tail. Since I didn't say reckless. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay. They hit. Still alive.
I don't know if you heard. I'm raging tail.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay, I'm gonna go next to Kazami here.
Roll me another Christmas saving throw.
Oh yeah.
You succeed, you don't take any damage this round.
21 hit.
Yep. Alright, this one will run towards Garvala. One moment. As it will make 2 attacks. 17 and 8.
Both miss.
Alright. Assassin. Will use a bonus action, use cunning action to move closer towards Rin. As it will make 2 attacks on you. It will try to claw and bite you. Or sword attack, my apologies. They both miss. Vampire spawn will attack Kuzani. Ooh, it's a crit.
Is it attacking?
You.
Oh.
There's like no damage because it doesn't somehow roll it. You take 6.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Huh?
You take 9 actually.
Why? Why do I take more?
Because these things also benefit from my aura.
Oh, boo!
Okay. I will bonus action Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and then with my action I will attack with my quarterstaff, the one that's obviously in front of me. I'll be using Booming Blade. I think 15 hits.
15 on him? No, it's a miss.
Oh wow, really? Is he wearing metal armor?
He's wearing studded leather.
Alrighty, that will be my turn.
Oh, I forgot. No. Alright, this one is going to Kazani.
I'm gonna roll that thing for the extra AC. What is it, D8?
You only roll it if they hit your AC.
Oh.
I forgot to roll my charisma or
Yes, you do. Yes.
simple damage.
DC 16. You're fine.
Got it.
As the vampire assassin begins to conflict towards Ash, as it will try to strike, it'll bite, misses. As it will drive its sword into you, misses also. Kabbalah.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. And I'm going to move here.
Alright. This one is going to backpedal away from you. Flash dash over here. As the combat ensues, you see a large creature coming forth as it quakes and eventually makes its landing as the boss has arrived.
Hey, what's that thing?
That's
As-
an ugly puppy.
Can I pet that dog?
We'll do this for our last round and we'll call it.
What if I vampire bite a vampire?
It doesn't do anything.
Just curious.
You can just drink.
Okay,
You
I
can,
was-
yeah, it doesn't really conflict them.
I was wondering what the fuck that would actually do.
Not really much.
If I drink a pure vampire's blood, would that do anything to me?
No. They have to bite you.
Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought the way vampires worked is they inject their blood into you with their fangs.
Yeah, and then let you die. They make you on brinks of death and they let you die, and that's how it works. Alright, 21 and 11. 21's a hit.
Huh?
You doing reckless or not? Because I think they're attack normally, right?
Dealer's choice. I didn't say it.
Okay, you didn't do it then.
And I guess just...
Your offerings to the Blood Queen! As the creature shouts.
Go fuck your blood queen, fuck you.
Okay, I'm going for this assassin above me. Would I know if radiant damage does anything good to these guys?
They're undead. You have to roll me a charisma save as well.
Oh yeah.
The thing is with them,
Yeah.
when they're in the hollow area, they have advantage on all their attacks. They get buffs. You don't.
I'll just keep attacking.
Alright, take 1 point of damage.
I'm guessing a 27 will hit this dude.
Oh, and that guy, yeah.
Ooh, that's a crit, and he's gonna be getting a full-on smite. I love that. And then does that also include they're undead? Does that get me the extra D8? I can't remember. Or is that just fiends?
You
think
do
it's,
get it. No, it's
or-
undead and fiend. Yeah, you get it for both.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Nice instead.
Yeah, I'll go for my third strike. Why not?
That's a miss. Oh, you advantage, right?
I have advantage, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Alright, this one has to make a save. Wisdom. Fails. Give me the radiant damage as it'll attack you, Carball, with advantage. It's a hollow. 20
20 hits.
for 10 slashing. I'll make a concentration check. Guy has to also roll his. He fails. Give me the damage as well. So he will sidestep out of it. So he's going to attack Ren twice. With advantage.
Well, the 24 would hit, but I'm going to use shield.
It would be a 25. That's advantage.
Oh. Oh, well, then I'll let it go through, because... No, take that back. I've got 22 armor class right now, so I'll use shield, and the 25 will miss.
Alright, vampire spawn will attack Kuzani. 25 and 8.
I'm gonna roll that thing. What is it, a D8?
2.
Oh.
So you take damage, 8 slashing.
Oh.
And you just take half that,
Oh,
so you're
wow.
raging.
Charisma.
Oh.
Add 3 to every attack you get, basically.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And,
You're standing next to
I
me. Sorry.
will attack this one right here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm going to... No, that will almost always fail. So I will just go ahead and attack this one with my quarterstaff, booming blade. Need to hit.
Yep. It's a hit.
So 10 points, and then I'm going to do a divine smite, level 3.
Okay.
So that'll get me 5d8. Another 17. Okay. And then I will use my bonus action to go into defensive stance.
Alright. So this creature... Let's see. He's going to... Taki with advantage. 20 and 25. 17 and 25, sorry. Which,
25.
we'll take 9 slashing. This one is going to switch to Kazani, as it doesn't seem
No.
to hit you. 18 and 15?
No.
Okay. It's Karbala.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level at the big monster thingy that
Okay.
basically just came on sight.
That's a hit. For 11. The big boy, he didn't like that. Ain't gonna wander his fat butt over here. just outside of your radius, but he will begin to open his gullet and fire a blight at you.
Oh no.
Because he's gonna upcast it to 7th level.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah.
Oh.
Ow.
The con save is low though. Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
That's a lot of necrotic. Roll me a con save.
Yeah.
Your spell.
Ooh.
See yours. But you have Warcaster, right? So it should be okay. Do you have Warcaster or no?
I actually no, I do not have Warcaster.
Okay, so 11, that's gone.
So it's the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Spell deteriorates as the beast shot you.
And that's all it does. Vampire spawn will vacate away and head towards Rin. Attacking Rin, 2 attacks. Both misses. As we'll enter combat here, continuing onwards next week, seeing what you guys are facing. Hopefully we have Onbeard to join the fray for the fight.
Would help.
Alright, well, I hope you guys have a great weekend.
Good
A great
session.
week. Peace out.